why am I worried so much? If I know I'm going to be successful in everything I do and I'm going to choose everything out, maybe you have to meet a specific person who will recommend you to somebody. Certain things have to take place for other things to happen. So if certain things have to happen for other things to take place, then maybe you just have to trust the ride along.
It's yours. Whose world is this?
Hello guys, it's your girly Ra'aya and welcome back to another video. Today's video is all about how to let go of that timeline you got in your mind, babe. It's messing you up. It is. And that's why I know that because it's messed me up before too. And every once in a while, it messes me up again. Let's keep it real, guys. We all got this little timeline in our head of like how we feel like our life is supposed to go. And who's to say our life can't continue to go the way we think it's supposed to? But in truth, it typically does not go on our time frame. Now, that's frustrating. Oh, I thought I'd be farther along by now. I've been doing this for so long. I thought I'd be farther along by now. I feel like maybe I should just give up. Like, this person's the same age as me and they're so much further than me. This person's younger than me and they're doing so much better than me. That's the first place you messed up. Why are you comparing yourself to them? If y'all live the same life, or y'all raised by the same parents, grow up in the same environment, everything to a T, oh no, then why would you compare yourself to them? You don't know their story 9 times out of 10. You don't know them personally, but you just know what you see typically on Instagram when you talk to people, this and that. And you know something about things like that too is living here in LA and becoming friends with like, you know, people that are a little bigger, influencers, actors, whatever it may be. It really put things in perspective to me. Like, not that these aren't real people, but like I used to have it in my mind that like once I blow up, all of my problems will be fixed. Yeah, won't have to worry about money, be living good, and that everything would just be lollipops and gumdrops and gummy bears. But it really doesn't matter what you are, where you are in life. There's always going to be something. Even the richest people, you know, hate their life. Even the most famous people, you know, unhappy. Even, you know, the most people that you think have it all can get sick, horribly sick. It's like everything you think that's so ideal, that makes everything perfect, it's just not always quite that way. And we see it all the time, but we forget because we get a little lost in the sauce. We get into comparison and all those things like that. So it's really time to let that go, girly pop, okay? So let's talk about timeline. Let's start off with that. You have a timeline in your head, right? How old are you? Me? I'm 23. By 23, some years ago, I thought that I would have probably started on something a little bit big. I thought I maybe would start in a bigger movie, maybe a show or things like that. It's not nothing no, that's not true. It's not something I've really thought hard about, but that's not true. I think about it all the time. I used to think about it all the time, especially back when I was in North Carolina. But I had thought that maybe, you know, I'd be a little farther in my career. But that is mistake number 1 in a sense, because why am I thinking that? It's great to have goals, where you want to be in 5 years, where you want to be by next year. But if it doesn't all go the way you want, you can't just start crapping on yourself. Like, and going, oh, well, I guess I'm not good enough, or I guess maybe I'm not meant to be. Babe, it's not like that. You know what timeline is all about? And I do believe in divine timing. I do believe you can make things happen faster than you want. I believe in a lot of different stuff. But I don't have one. But you guys know I always wear my 222 necklace because that means divine timing. That things will happen at the right place at the right time. It's a reminder to me. But think about it. Think about the things you've been through. Let's think about those achievements specifically, those big wins. Maybe you got there all the way by yourself, or maybe you didn't. The thing about life is certain things have to happen before other things can happen. Maybe you have to meet a specific person who will recommend you to somebody. Maybe you have to go to a specific place or get a specific job or go to a specific school. Certain things have to take place for other things to happen, which is a reminder of my 222 necklace on a consistent basis. So if certain things have to happen for other things to take place, then maybe you just have to trust the ride along, the drive along. And that's hard, man. It is. We want things to happen the way we want them to happen, especially nowadays in this time and age. We could just get everything like this. Oh, I ordered a package, I can get it today. I ordered a package, I can get it tomorrow. 2 days, 3 days, you know, whatever, right? It's hard. That makes it even harder, low key, not being able to get exactly what you want sometimes at that exact moment. But you have to have faith in yourself and enough faith in whatever you want in this life. Me, as an soul, I've always wanted to do this, and I've known that this is what I was meant to do. I don't care what nobody has to say. I don't. In North Carolina, everybody's always saying, you're never gonna do that. You're never gonna move to LA. I'm like, y'all, I was literally born in LA. Why are you hating on me? Oh, you're never gonna do that. You're never gonna do that. But yeah, I kid you not, most of those people have found their way in my DM at some point saying, oh my gosh, congratulations. Or, you know, comment on one of my posts. Oh my gosh, this is huge. Congratulations. Y'all think I don't got good memory? You literally were the same person telling me I couldn't do it. But you see, that's my point. And that's the thing. When people tell you can't do something, it's not that they necessarily really think you can't do it. They think they can't do it. So they're just projecting it on you. But anyways, to the point, stop that comparison. Get that timeline out your head. Throw it away. Throw it away. Get it out there. Shake it out your mind. Whatever you gotta do. It doesn't exist. It doesn't. Think about it. Like, even me, I go like, well, how old was Viola Davis when she really blew up? She was acting for years. Look at her. Oscar winning queen. You know what I'm saying? Like, things have to take time. And I used to go like, I wish I would have started when I was a kid, but I'm glad I didn't. I probably would be traumatized. But I really had a childhood, so I'm thankful for that. But that goes into that divine timing, you know? I'm glad that I do it now. I'm glad I live in LA, and I'm glad I'm pursuing everything I want. Have there been hard times? Heck yeah. Have there been times of going, why not this? I can't believe I didn't get that part. I killed the audition. But now I am so at peace. Every once in a while I get like, dang, I really thought I had that. But hey man, it is what it is. But I'm at peace because I know what's meant for me will never pass me by. And when it comes to the timeline of your life and your goals and your achievements, you have to know and think that whatever is meant for you will never pass you by. It really doesn't matter. Even for me, let's say I audition for a role, I don't book the part. If it's really meant for me, maybe the lead character books something else and she can't do it anymore. And now she needs another person. I'm the second choice. I don't put it like that. I'm the other choice that they had, and boom, now it's my part. You know what I'm saying? Like, things that are meant for you will always be meant for you. So throw this timeline at your head and pursue everything you want to the fullest, and know that if you trust in yourself, it's gonna happen. I don't care what nobody says. I know what I'm meant to do, and I've always known what I was meant to do deep down in my soul, my spirit. And hey, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I don't think I'm wrong. You know, only time will tell, of course. But I feel so deep that I have this depth that I'm supposed to share with the world, this amazing thing. I'm supposed to help the world and do this thing, and people are gonna be like, you're delusional. But everybody calls you delusional until you do it. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta have like this delusional sense of accomplishment that it's gonna happen. So when you believe in yourself, that's when everything will come together. And you just gotta be patient, y'all. I know we want things when we want it. We can't believe people younger than us are doing more than us, you know? And that's the thing. Why are you comparing yourself? You gotta stop. If Instagram ain't good for you, get off of it. I can't even be on Instagram for no more, for real, because I get into comparison mode. Everybody posting their highlight reels, you know? And then sometimes they be like, dang, do I even have a highlight reel? Like, what I got going on type stuff. But that's how you go. See how that you just easily can fall into that negative cycle. So like, if you feel like you can't do it, don't do it. Just do not do it, okay? Key points, guys. You gotta let that timeline go. Everything is gonna happen for you in divine timing, okay? You're gonna meet the people who are supposed to help you. You're gonna meet the people who are gonna believe in you and help you get to that goal. You are. So make sure that you're locking in on whatever you want to do and stop the comparison. Believe in yourself. I always say to myself, like, I go to myself, why am I worried so much? If I know what's gonna happen, what am I worrying about? If I know I'm gonna be successful in everything I do and I'm gonna achieve everything what am I worried about? You gotta let go of the final result, because when you're there, it's just that. And enjoy the journey. Life is about the journey, not the destination. It's corny as heck, you hear it all the time. But if you can enjoy the journey, you forget about the destination, and the next thing you know, you're there before you know it. So enjoy the journey, guys. Let me know what you think about, you know, timeline. Have you ever got in your mind about your own timeline, thinking you know, should be further along? Am I the only one? Let me know. Be sure you guys comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. And that is gonna be all for this video, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
There's nothing on the first